I'm doing pretty good here. I got the little program that I told you guys about fixed up to where I can comfortably say that it works out the way it should. If you haven't seen the link I shared with the last stream, so the chat logs there should bring it up. But let me get situated here. And right now I am trying to get the application ported over to iOS so I can run it on my phone. Can we not do this, Google? Yeah, I pretty much am. Just went through the fourth domain in there, and that took up the last of much of the last stream. So hopefully I'm gonna get into story again here. You are, huh? Let me bring up today's question of the day while I'm getting set up here. But why do you want them to show up in the sequel? Still haven't seen Dominion #1 show up in the story properly outside the interquel manga. Alright. Let's... Okay. And that one. Alright. I hate how things are these days. At least with this system. Typically, won't matter if a program's open or not, it should be on the clipboard, but I have to do this. I see. Alright, there we go. That one. That makes sense. Though, of course, I'm not too sure how that's going to line up because Kaino Kiseki here is supposed to be 90% of the way through. But then again, you do have 2 more Satyrians after this to deal with. I see. Let's see. Yeah. But let's see. That would be cool. Would make me a god, but I was thinking of like matter control. Because everything is made up of matter. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely did. Anyway, I got things set up over here, so I'm gonna take this chance to go get a drink. You guys do whatever you need to get ready. But of course, if you need something to do, be sure to check out today's question of the day. If you don't see it, the command in the title of stream while I'm live should bring it up, and I will check on that when I get back. With that, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me check on some things here. Okay, so nothing important there. And what about you guys? Alright, nothing there. Alright. So let me get the game in and we can get started. Yeah, that's true. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'll bring this up. Alright. Here we are, everyone. What? Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? So I was saying earlier, I got the little problem with the program that I was working on that I noticed fixed, and I've been working on getting it moved over to iOS so I can use it on my phone. But right now, I just want to get into this game here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. So let's see about this here. So, Alright. Man, that took almost all of them.
Getting sharper.
Okay.
There it is.
Alright. Let's see what this does. Because I liked the last one. For how short it was. Not too sure where it's going though. So let's see what this one's like. Just to help ease things in. Lagun Khan, a name that none today would dare speak aloud. However, roughly 40 years ago in Calvard province Delamay, the city of Langport knew this name as one to exalt with honor and respect. 40 years ago. Is this the tyrant that Aaron reincarnated as or whatever? The catalyst was an incident at Heilong Changzai, a place not far from Langport, where septium had long been produced in an underground mine. After the Orbital Revolution, demand for septium skyrocketed, and Heiwei decided to take the initiative in modernizing Calvard. However, foul spirits known as Gui or Hui began to appear in the shadows of the giant concrete house complex is terrorizing the miners and their families. That just has me laughing right there. Because when I see GUI, I think computers instead of what they actually mean. With transportation routes and shipping lanes being attacked, Heiwei sent Fengshi martial artists and Jingshou to subdue the Gui. But the spirit, it's decimated them so thoroughly that even Yin, the most famous figure in the underworld, was at a loss for what to do. Heiwei and its elders were in a state of distress and wondered if it was perhaps time to lean on the strength of the Republic. It was at this moment that a spirited and handsome young man stepped forth and proclaimed,
My name is Logan Khan. Remember it from this day forth. Do not turn to outsiders to solve this plight. I and I alone will clear away the disaster that has befallen the dazzling city.
Perhaps from a small amount of Western blood in him, his dense hair was red as blood, run ablaze and captured the hearts of all who saw him. Thus it was the young man with Heiwei and Yin at his back. Thus it was that the young man with Heiwei and Yin at his back drove out the Gui, running rampant around Langport. He even defeated the giant monstrosity that lurked in the eroded cave, thought to be the foul spirit or its leader. The man's intense skill, overwhelming strength, and irresistible charisma captured the hearts and souls of all who met him. The people of Langport and Heilong Chengzai were convinced he was the second coming of a figure who had appeared to them in troubled times. They granted the young man a throne and the title of king, that his word would surpass the authority of mere mayors and governors.
All of Heiwei shall now know you by the prestigious name of Lagun Khan, the Conqueror.
I see. So it's kind of like Genghis Khan, that Lagun's not his true name.
Ruler of all, whose every command we shall follow. A great man to guide us, our mighty tyrant.
Yep.
I resolutely accept this mantle. As I am yet young, I will no doubt require much assistance.
However, I have no intention of lingering on details and minutiae. Simply still your tongues and follow me! My lord!
The young conqueror of the dazzling city end. Okay. That didn't feel like there was too much in there. Okay, so let's see here. Do that.
Of course. Allow me. Wow! Wow! So many sparkles!
Alright, so... got a lot of stuff here. Some gifts, huh? Okay. Not as useful that time. Okay. Did I check in here? Because we do have a shop to deal with.
Preparing for another adventure, we have all sorts of goods.
Okay, we got some weapons, it looks like. Okay. Evasion's up a bit, but it takes out a lot of other things, so we're gonna ignore that. Okay.
Again anytime. This is what we have for sale.
Alright, let's see. Now then, we've got 2,000, huh? So buy one of that. One of this. 2 of these. Okay. Alright.
Thank you very much. We have all
Okay,
sorts
what
of
about here? Okay, so we got a few more things, but none are upgrades. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. So we do that one.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Please select
How
the
many of
service
these do I have? 160, huh? Let's work on this one. Okay.
And enjoy your adventure.
Alright, so now that we've got that. Yes. Okay.
There it is.
Again, it uses a lot of stuff.
There it is.
Okay. This is what?
What to do?
A request has been posted on the bulletin board. The first domain's boss arena has been taken over by an enemy that's crazy loco. If you've some time to kill, could you re-clear the first domain? We're counting on you, heroes. Okay, so first domain, huh? In short, it's like a wanted monster in the Grim Garden. When we get a chance, let's go take care of it. Alright, so... Now then, let us go ahead and do that right now. Okay. Alright, so first domain.
On my name as the Black Rabbit.
Alright.
The last obstacle between us and victory.
Feeling better than ever.
Alright, there we go. There's some foes prowling around. Exterminate it.
A mighty foe. Be mindful about this. Ready to assist.
Okay.
Time to boost.
It's not quite there yet.
It's working.
Give it your best shot.
Cypher activate.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
It's up to you now. Taking the baton. Here I come. Don't worry.
Since she's just a shiller, we don't care.
Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula! Mr. Armor removed!
Okay.
Let's initiating drive.
Ready to throw down?
Okay. Let's see.
Charging all at once.
It's closing time.
Stick this down your gullet! There! Ready to assist. Let's engage. My move now.
Okay.
Certain arts will work better. Let's charge in all at once.
Over here! All for you! Strut your stuff, Schwarzer!
Okay, still not enough.
Go all in on him.
Cypher activate.
Ready to go.
Okay. Mirage and Earth. So nothing here.
Go at it full force. He'll let me down. Taking the
I
reins.
can help.
Okay.
Wonderful! You have an Arthur vulnerable to. Activating skill.
For good measure.
Yeah. Did I go?
You presume to challenge me?
Victory or nothing.
Consider the gauntlet taken, then.
The boost gauge limit has been raised.
Ready to go.
Okay.
Use an art they're weak against.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Starting dry.
At your service.
Okay. Okay.
Let us proceed with care.
Over here! All for you!
At your service. If you please. Silver swords. Hit them!
If it's a fight you want,
Okay.
Wonderful! You have an Arthur vulnerable to.
At your service.
Okay.
you have the advantage.
Alright.
Arts will work better.
I have your plate covered.
Protect! Crystal Shell!
Thanks.
Use that.
Over here! All for you!
My turn.
Use an art they're weak against.
Have the advantage.
Starting dry.
At your service. If you please. Silver swords.
Here I go.
Okay.
Go at it full force.
Alright, so I can't do anything else.
Go all in on him. I'm up.
Okay.
You have the advantage. Press it. Bring it on!
Go. Okay.
Let us proceed with care.
Here goes! Over here! All for you! You mind, Orion?
Okay.
Initiating drive.
Just say the word.
Okay.
Initiating drive.
Right on time.
Now's the time to boost.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
Let's charge in all at once.
Nobody has anything. We are gonna need some healing.
Press it.
Initializing drive.
Silver swords.
Just say the word. I'll aid you.
A chance. Here goes.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
I have your flank.
There we go.
Let us proceed with care.
Let's begin. Being fast. Take this. Let's clinch certainly. I told.
Let me heal you.
Thank
You're
you.
ready to go.
Activating skill.
I'll cover you.
Arc ride. Roger. Ahsoka. Altina.
Okay.
turn now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just say the word.
Okay. Felt that nobody KO'd, but that's fine.
My cue. Bleed through.
You saved me.
Just say the word. I'll aid you.
I owe you one. Here for you. Go all in on him.
Okay.
Caught out. You're mine.
Van! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Go at it.
Certain arts will work better. Initiating drive.
That's enough.
Initiating drive.
Now's the time to boost.
Have the advantage. That's it.
Okay.
If you would.
This'll shock you.
I won't let this chance slip.
Okay, so she can't do magic.
You have an Arthur vulnerable
Go all
to.
in on him.
But what we can do,
Keep it up.
Ruthless.
Working.
Forward. Bleed through.
You saved me.
Rean.
Now's the time to boost.
Go all in on him.
okay.
Cypher activate.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Okay.
I have your flank covered.
Grant them life. Althea heal.
This'll shock you. Don't get too comfortable.
Now's the time to boost.
Go all in.
Let's see, so fire doesn't do anything. So we'll just try and delay you.
Six-fold gales. Here for you.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Here to help. Think fast. Take this. Help yourself, R.A.
Wonderful. You have an Arthur vulnerable to.
Except that I don't have enough EP.
I'll take you on.
Okay.
Grant them life. Althea heal.
You'll pay for that.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Okay.
Think fast. Take this. Help yourself, R.A.
Okay.
Good luck.
Forward.
You saved me.
Rean!
Now's the time to boost.
Okay.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Right. Can't do anything. So we'll attack the weak.
That's enough!
Now's the time to boost.
There we go.
On to you, Arkwright.
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Protect.
Do that.
Don't show.
Thanks.
Saved me.
There's only one person here.
Turn this dusk in power. Back to blue skies. Azure Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Hopefully it doesn't. Alright, good. Okay.
Keep your focus.
There we go. Now I can get everyone.
Get them. Grant them life. Althea Hero. If you would.
You have an Arthur vulnerable
Go at it
to.
full force.
There we go.
Simple. Right on time.
Okay.
Time to boost. Prepare.
I leave it to you, Rufus.
Activating skill.
You presume to challenge me?
Victory or nothing.
Consider the gauntlet taken then.
The boost gauge limit has been raised.
You'll pay for that.
Okay.
Certain arts will work better.
Go at it full force. Being fast! Take this! Get him on, yes?
Grant them life. Shine. I'm here to help.
Prepare.
Supporting.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
Ready to go.
Okay.
Activating skill. Now. Yes.
If it's a fight you want,
Okay.
Right on time.
Now's the time to boost.
Now then.
Yeah.
At your service.
Okay.
Shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Okay, so we're gonna be good here.
Keep your focus.
I ain't showing any mercy.
You're getting the full course! Azure Sunray! Get him on, yes?
have the
Grant them
advantage.
life. I'll say at the end.
That's enough.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
Burns not gonna do any good.
Keep it up. It's working.
Cypher activate.
Okay, this one's not.
Keep it up. It's working.
Okay.
Go all in on him. I see this. Here's the good chance. Go at it full force.
There we go.
That's enough.
Now's the time to boost.
Good luck.
Okay, so he can't do anything.
Pull out all the stops. Don't jump the gun yet. Cypher activate.
Just say the word.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art. Show them what you got. There we go.
Too slow. They flinched.
Here we go.
Alright.
Hit step.
Leave it to me. Now.
Hit step.
Okay.
Ah! It's for the best. Off we go.
You bet.
There we go. Fan.
Over here. All for you.
I'm here to help.
Okay. Nothing there.
Protect. Crystal Shell.
Thanks, Saeed. Give it your best shot. Cypher activate.
I'm here to help. Go right ahead. Pardon me.
I'll get you for that.
Okay.
Keep your focus.
Okay. Still nothing. You hear that?
Cypher activate.
We're paralyzed here, so why not?
Gotcha. There.
You saved me. Now's my chance.
Pull out all the stops.
Grant them life.
Okay.
I'll say at the end.
Saeed.
Ready to go. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Show them what you got.
Over here. All for you. Don't get too comfortable.
Now's the time to boost.
Okay.
Don't jump the gun, yeah?
We're gonna switch to hear that.
Just say the word.
Here goes.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Think fast. Take this.
I'll take you on.
Give it your best shot.
Okay, so everyone's in here.
Follow my lead.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
Wow.
I can't get complacent.
Skill performance incremented.
I'm finer tuned now.
Oh, well.
Nice.
Well done, everyone. Our reward's been deposited. Objective complete. Excellent work.
Alright. Vitality, huh?
An accolade I'll receive with grace.
Okay.
Let's begin our adventure.
Alright. So back into here.
Well done.
Okay. Now then, we've got a bunch of skill stones for him, so let's just do this.
I'm finer tuned now. Acceptable.
Okay.
I'm finer tuned now. I'm finer tuned now.
Okay.
I'm finer tuned now. Acceptable. I'm finer tuned now.
Okay.
Acceptable.
Alright. So now, got that. Let's at least change things up here. Okay. Let's save. Alright, looks like we're done here. Okay. Let me see.
Let's see.
See, there's a Forest BG on the bulletin board. I am Towing, an advertising manager for Red Star Products at the Motor Pavilion. We have received reports that for some inexplicable reason, only the test bikes provided at the Motor Pavilion have been experiencing malfunctions among Red Star orbital bikes. Could you investigate this matter? I'll be waiting for you at the Motor Pavilion. Okay.
pet gloss. You can even take them out for test drives. Also available for your cruising enjoyment are Orbital bikes and the newly released Orbital scooter.
Motor Pavilion. So he is on that level. Not you. There we go, that's where you are. Good evening, we're here to answer a bulletin board posting we saw. Would you happen to be Mr. Taoming from Red Star? I am, but aren't you the group from Flora's Military Academy way over in the Empire? Then all that talk about you acting as proxy Spriggans is true after all? Wait, so you put up a 4SPG already knowing that? That's somewhat surprising. Well, to tell you the truth, I consulted with the Bracer Guild first, seeing as this pertains to civil safety. But they told me there was a party from Arabonia acting in Arkwright's Solutions stead, some of whom were involved in orbital bike development. This also being an orbital bike matter, I decided you would be better suited to taking it on. So that's it. Makes me wish we brought George and Angelica with us. Sounds like Alex has our backs, though far as pushing work on us goes. At any rate, I'd be much obliged if you could hear out my request. This is our mechanic in charge of maintenance. If there's anything you don't understand about the job, talk to him. The name's Hong Lee, nice to meet you. Not the part of my resume I expected to land. He worked in the Republic. But hey, no complaints here, so give us the deets. Your test bikes are on the fritz or something? Yes, according to the reports we've received from customers taking our bikes out on test drives, apparently they'll experience engine stoppage or abnormal motor rotation under specific conditions. It hasn't caused any runaways or other full-blown accidents yet, but it's only a matter of time. Under specific conditions, you say? How curious. I should also mention that we disassembled a bike to inspect, but none of the components were worn or damaged or out of specification. On top of that, only our demo models are affected. There have been no reports on the ones being sold. That's another oddity to keep in mind then. Especially if checking the parts didn't bring you any closer to the cause. Actually riding the bike and reproducing the conditions would definitely narrow down the candidates. Though of course that'd be a dicey proposition. No worse than any of this shit we've trudged through already. In fact, I'd say that makes us even more qualified. You certainly are eager to dive headlong into peril. I guess that's to be expected from pioneers of orbital biking. So does that mean we can count on your aid? Alright. Then yes. Alright, so leave it to us, no matter the cause. If there's any chance of an accident, then it's best dealt with as soon as possible. Oh, wonderful. I couldn't possibly be more grateful or tremendously relieved at that. Our pleasure. Now, could you start by showing us the bikes in question? Yes, follow me.
Let's 4SPG it up.
Test bike troubles, huh? This is one of our demo models used at the Motor Pavilion. No signs of faulty maintenance or missing parts that I can see. Yeah, nothing strikes as out of the ordinary, to the best of our know-how anyway. I performed a shard echo detection as well, but there doesn't appear to be any internal damage. This might be as far as we can get when it isn't running. In that case, yep, on to the quick and dirty method. As I thought, actually seeing it go out of order mid-drive will be our most reliable bet. Would you mind taking a bike out for a road test? Not like we didn't already figure there'd be some risks. No, some risk. It'll be back in one piece before you know it. By all means, go right ahead. Before that, you also mentioned that the malfunctions only happen under specific conditions. Could you tell us more about them? Of course, they're prone to occurring during sudden accelerations and decelerations, tight turns, and other sharp movements. Okay, sudden acceleration, deceleration, tight turns, and sharp movements, huh? Or in more extreme cases, while performing stunts such as wheelies or drifts. Customers who engage in these acts will reportedly experience sudden engine cutoffs and brake failures. You've got to be kind of a tool to pull that stuff up on borrowed property, test drive or not. But on the flip side, that means a safe driver wouldn't have half as many problems. Regardless, so long as the cause remains unknown, the latent risk may be too different. Right, we can't afford to ignore this. A deeper investigation will go a long way here. Great. Then the two of us will take one of these puppies out for a spin. Alright, we appreciate you putting yourself in harm's way for this. Rean and Crow then took a demo bike out for a test drive out on the National Highway just outside Basel. The pair would swap between it and Crow's bike, which they also brought in case of emergency. We're pushing 800 sails an hour. How's it going? Any problems yet? No, far from it. It's been perfectly stable so far. There's not much vibration or noise either. It makes for a pretty comfortable ride, actually. Mind if we switch off? Yep, doesn't raise a fuss if I up the speed while driving normally. Rolls along just as smooth as my own wheels too, so what if we try this? $1,250 cells per hour now. Any luck? I opened the throttle pretty hard, but still no dice. If only we had a better idea of what it takes to make this thing go haywire. They said sharp movements. What now? Trying to replicate the conditions they mentioned is getting us nowhere. Well, unlike us, the folks who demoed these bikes didn't know squat about them acting screwy. Could be there's some element we're subconsciously overlooking here. Hey, Imperial Heroes, short time no see. You guys checking out the sights? Though I can't say it looks like you're having much fun. Major Amelia? Wait, didn't you have to return to base? You're a little off track if you haven't noticed. Oh, I'm just touring around. My schedule's about to be packed solid, so I figured I'd wrap up with a quick run through this route. I see. Well, not to interrupt, but do you think we could pick your brain for a second? Rean explained the situation to Major Amelia. I get ya. In that case, how's about the three of us have ourselves a race? A race? Now there's a good way to push this thing into going out of whack. No better excuse to tear up the pavement and bust out the stunts. Exactly, try to force the issue and you could, and be at it forever. But cutting loose with a little competition instead will let the problem replicate itself naturally. That does make a certain sort of sense. Alright, I'm convinced. Consider challenge accepted. Something tells me you just want to have one last showdown for the road. Am I that obvious? Give me some credit, though. If there's horrible bike trouble, you can bet I'll chip in. Still, a race is a race. You better take it seriously. Hey, say no more. After all, the guinea pig work we did for these things back in Arabonia, phoning it in just ain't an option. Right, even if we won and out in the end, today's training exercise taught us the hard way not to underestimate you. So if it's a battle of the bikes you want, Major Amelia, it's a battle you get. Alright, now that I'm all warmed up, ladies first, gents. The fastest chick on two wheels doesn't play around. Fine, time to show off the custom work I got done in the free cities. They sure are fired up. Guess I'd better match them. Oh well, look at you two locking in. Okay then, how do you like this? Yeah, she's a professional, alright. Don't throw in the towel just yet. We got a rep to uphold here. Catch her on the bend up ahead, Rean. On it. We won't push this bike to its breaking point anytime soon unless I can ride to win. Yeah, should have known you'd keep up. Still a hair behind. Major Amelia's skills are on a whole other level, that much is obvious, but the same could be said for her bike's performance too. Speed is her style, so odds are it's customized for acceleration, which means my best shot of beating her is to... Okay, no. Don't accelerate and pass in one go. Let's try to maintain the same speed. Because at this point it'll be a chase. So maintain. She has the edge when it comes to sprinting, so instead... Playing it safe, eh? You do that while I widen my lead. Her turbocharger may be impressive, but there'll be an opening once she's finished accelerating. You caught up. You caught up. Not just that, I'm blowing straight past you. There's no way you can use a boost that powerful back to back. Nicely played. Let me guess, you goaded me into going full throttle just before we got to the bend? And that way the timing would line up with her turbocharger's cooldown period. Talk about thinking ahead of the curve. Gotta give you props, Rean. Okay, earn 2. Okay, time to really step on it. Don't tell me. Just when things were heating up. You good back there, Rean? I should be able to keep my balance until it slows down enough, but the engine, yeah, looks like it's completely shut itself off. You made it through somehow. Hey, it takes skill rolling to stop that claim. But anyhow, 100 to 1 says we just found our malfunction. Right, there's no smoke coming out and I didn't hear any parts breaking. The gauges don't suggest it had overheated either. Better pop it open and look inside then, the only question is where. There's something about the way the engine died. Mind letting me take a peek at the speed limiter and safety devices? Limiter and safety devices, you don't suppose? Had my doubts, but yep, I was right on the money. I was right on the mark. Looks like the limiter sent a signal to all the safety devices at once, forcing the engine to shut off. So it's just defective? You'd think anybody involved would have been able to guess that much. Not a defect, actually. Everything's operating exactly as intended. In other words, it was engineered to work like this on purpose. Much as I hate to say it, yeah. Someone tampered with the parameters so that the system would overreact to sudden accelerations and turns. What's more, they installed a mechanism that sends a kill command to the whole driveline at once. Sounds like a pretty elaborate setup to me. Not exactly a long list of people who could have done that much tinkering. Good point. Sounds like you guys are onto something. I'll just go ahead and get out of your hair then. Leaving so soon? Yep, that's enough distractions for one day and I've already got plans after this. Shame that we had to cut the race short halfway though, but you guys made it into one hell of a bout. And if it helped you out at the same time, even better. For sure, thanks again, Major Amelia. It's because of you that we got to the truth behind this case. I hadn't expected to compete against you again either, much less in a scenario like this. It was a good opportunity to redeem ourselves. For what? You guys were the ones who won the training exercise. Still, glad we can all walk away from this with no regrets. Well, that's that. Ready to head back now that we know the problem? Yeah, I'm a bit hesitant to bring it up out in the open, but we'll need to cut right to the heart of things in order to resolve this. What a story. I'm just glad you weren't hurt, Rean. So with Major Amelia's help, you managed to ascertain the cause? Yep, turns out this was no defect at all. It's by design. Care to explain why that's the case, Hongli? What do you mean? The bikes were acting up because their limiters and safety devices had been tampered with. Makes sense you couldn't figure it out when you were only looking for something out of order. It follows that the person who had access to the demo bikes, and only the demo bikes, would be the one in charge of their maintenance. Am I wrong, Hongli? No hiding it now, I suppose. You're right, it was all me. What? But why do such a thing? You must have had a motive. Look, I can see the logic in appealing to customers and outshining competitors, but our higher-ups took it further than I could stand. The publicity they've been pushing is all about flashy stunts and breakneck speeds, and that's constantly incited customers to drive our test bikes recklessly. On the Lee. I told them to reconsider, but my frontline feedback just got smothered out instead. All that tells me is that our PR department prioritizes profits over human lives. So you took it upon yourself to augment the safety devices in excess with the intent of curtailing the reckless driving itself? But the way it sounds, hard-braking and sudden engine shutdowns come with their own risks. I mean, Rean wound up in a pretty tight spot, right? Yeah, my balance is thrown off all at once out of nowhere. Even when trying to recover, I couldn't adjust the RPM to do so. To be fair, it is probably less likely to cause a major accident than driving like a maniac. But let's be real, less dangerous doesn't equal safe. Well, he's right there. You say that like it's something I don't realize, but this was the only way I could protest. If nothing else, I needed to spur the higher-ups into re-examining their policies. Hongli, your motives aren't unreasonable. This is a deep-rooted issue, one that can be traced back to the marketing division's disregard for safety. I understand now both the situation and how you feel, Hongli. It's a dagger to my chest, really. I put a lot of trust in you and your abilities. But as a manager, I have to notify my superiors of this. In which case, the logical outcome will be his disciplinary dismissal. That won't solve the fundamental problem here, though. I sympathize with him wholeheartedly, and losing such an excellent mechanic will be a heavy blow. But even so, it's my responsibility to make a report. Tell me, how do you think I should handle this? No serious accidents have occurred thus far, and if possible, that some were even prevented due to his unauthorized measures. Knowing that this matter is too complex to close out with just a simple punishment, at least in my eyes. Sir? Alright then, give us a moment to mull it over. What do you guys think would be appropriate considering their positions? Let's see. This problem should be settled if we... Let's see. Have Hongli turn himself in or pretend it was a trial run? Well, the honest part would be turning himself in, but his motives are justified. So it's kind of a tough thing. I would just say pretend it was a trial run. Because we don't know how bad his motives were. What he did was, nothing happened egregiously, so pretending it won't matter. Actually, who said it has to be a big deal? Sure, the safety upgrades didn't pass quality assurance testing, but it's not like anyone got hurt. Of course, they're still gonna have to get nixed, the way he dialed those emergency brakes up to 11. Yes, you're absolutely right. Gosh, we were lucky to have your help with this trial run. My deepest apologies, Hongli, but I regret to inform you that your improvement proposal is hereby denied. There are limits to what can be achieved on site, as it turns out. Oh, I get it. Spin things that way and we can sweep it under the rug. I don't know. I mean, this isn't exactly honest. If anything, it's just plain lying. Well, a lot of times we have the saying honesty is the best policy, like she's alluding to right now, but the game that we have to play in real life, not games like these, but the game we have to play does involve winning by not exactly being truthful. So that's kind of a conundrum right there. But then again, I guess that's Crow for you. It's also for a fact, however, that these adjustments were proven to prevent willfully reckless driving. So this isn't necessarily complete fabrication depending on your point of view. Can't say I'm totally on board with the idea, but it certainly is Crow's kind of solution. Well, there you have it, Hong Li. Now that the testing process is wrapped up, could you fix those bikes back to how they were for us? Yeah, aid means denied. Besides, the way they are now is probably more dangerous, ironically enough. So make sure to get every last one of them back up to spec. Capiche? No ifs or ands or buts. I sniffle. Thank you so much. I'll never forget the kindness you've shown in giving me the second chance. Well, now that that's settled, go and reset those safety devices on the double. While you focus on that, I'll prepare a report for my superiors. Yes, sir. Alright, next comes the challenging part, getting excellent post-facto approval for this trial run. I'll just have to be careful so that there are no cracks in our story in the future. Well, hey, if you run into any snags down the road, just give me a call. Dealing with cases like these is a freelance contractor's specialty. After that, Hong Li restored the test bikes to their original state. Tao Ming then prepared the documents that would turn this incident into an official test. Thank you once again. This whole affair could have seriously tanked our company's reputation. We just did what we could to help, that's all. Glad it made a difference in the end, though. Take it from somebody who's had a hand in the business. You guys got a lot of good stuff going on. Hee, I second that. Sure, but we also got a glimpse into the dark side of the industry. You wouldn't see this sort of thing at Reinford, or is that just wishful thinking? There were some factional disputes in the past, but all should be well after the decisive measures Elise took. Well, unlike them, the Vern Group's organizational structure adds a layer of difficulty when it comes to sweeping reforms. Nevertheless, I am hopeful this will serve as a springboard toward improving these issues, if only slightly. Rest assured, I won't let all the good you've done for us go to waste. We appreciate that. Helping Orbital bikes reaching new heights and wider audiences is more than enough of a reward for us.
Looks like our work here is done.
Mira for our efforts.
Okay. Alright. Obtained Mare Law through Mare and Van synchronization. Wait.
Well done.
Okay, that was weird. Because usually you get something for being maxed out. Not that. Well, let's see. Now that we've got this settled.
Here, you'll find the latest models from Calvert's 4 biggest manufacturers. Lino.
No more dilly-dallying, folks. It's time to talk Salvatore Gotti's upcoming Perfect Driver Zero. Next month, we'll see the launch of our most anticipated film yet. And to fuel your adrenaline rush, Dread Power is introducing Maximum Energy. It is our absolute pleasure to announce this collaboration.
Maximum Energy. Kind of an interesting name, but for some reason, it reminds me of Mountain Dew, the things back there. I've only had like one Mountain Dew in my life, and that was a Code Red. But dang, that just reminds me of them.
Wait, seriously? I thought those were just rumors.
Collab of the century.
That shit is totally packing.
It's me, Salvatore Salvatore Gotti. Gentlemen of Basel, are you ready to turn up the heat? We're honored to partner with Dread Power for their exciting new energy drink. I've even been downing maximum energy between shoots. It's a sensory explosion! Refreshing and revitalizing with every swig. Use it to top yourself off after a long day at work, school, or the road. It's even the perfect wingman in bed, if you know what I mean.
I still want to punch you in the face, even though this is for advertising purposes.
Say no more, director. Of course, just like the movie, this drink will surely rock your world. Even our lovely booth babe here can't get enough.
Leon, director. I'm gonna freaking kill you after this.
They got Dominion to do this.
Yoo-hoo!
I'll give that Gotti guy this. He knows how to put on one hell of a show. That display is so over the top, it's making me nauseous. Also, I have a few choice words for whoever designed that risque outfit. An energy drink themed promotion for a motorsports orbital film. Pop culture sure is something. I had the same thought when I first came here. Wait, haven't I seen those two somewhere before? What on earth are those two doing?
That salesman guy's
Alright.
handsome, isn't he?
Babe's a real cutie patootie.
There we go. Now, we have to go down that way, huh? Alright. Okay. Thank you for taking this time out of your busy schedule. The requested module is operating well above expectations, so it appears we will be able to finish on schedule. Great. The part of the space program I'm in charge of has hit a good stopping point too. Still, I never guessed that's what the tech union side is up to. It would have been nice to take part in it. You're going back on site for the final simulations now, right? Yes. Prof? What the? Why would she say that? We should go drinking once wrapped up. We can meet in Liberal or even Arabonia. So it sounds fun. Not the most flattering abbreviation for associate professor, but oh well. Mint, so this is where you went. Oh hey guys. Wonderful job with the exercise today. You two are amazing. It was no big deal. Oh Crow, anyway, thanks for all your help, Esmeralda. You ran measurements on our machines on top of monitoring the new assault frame, right? We just received the reports earlier. All the Zypha Link figures and improvement proposals will be of great help to the tech team at Thor's. It's the least I could do to pay you back. I'm part of the project after all. But I've gotta say, those Typhrings sure are impressive. They take so much into account to ensure pilot safety. You can really feel Professor Makarov's painstaking attention at every turn. What can I say? My uncle has really been plugging away since becoming a department head at the Institute of Technology. He's probably just trying to show off to his brand new wife, though. Anyway, so you came to Basel too, Lilia? Indeed, Miss Mint here is just telling me you had arrived as well. Oh, do you two know each other? Yeah, Lila runs a liberal boutique over in Edith. She even helped with the RMA's Academy Festival. But I have to wonder why the three of you are together. Are you here on an errand for the Tech Union? Indeed, how very perceptive of you. Yep, we've been exchanging information about it. I've heard the rumors, but side note, why the maid outfit? And so old school too, kind of a rare thing here in the Republic. This is simply the traditional design of the Liberalian maid uniforms. But where are my manners? I'm Lilia, provisional negotiator for Zeiss Central Factory. You have my deepest gratitude for your work in the joint exercise members of Thor's. Well, that's very kind of you. How to put this? It's a pleasant sentiment in a tickling sort of way. That aside, you said you were a provisional negotiator for CCF? It's like what Sharon does as Alicia's assistant at RF. I should note that my original duties as a servant lie with someone else entirely. Still, for a number of reasons, I have been entrusted with negotiating on behalf of various parties, CCF included. As such, it may be that I will have cause to speak with all of you from Thor's again in the future. I see. We look forward to it in that case. The West Samaria Trade Union, proposed by the Foundation in CCF, and backed by all sorts of major manufacturers. There sure seems to be a lot going on with them lately. Sure neither of you are in on it, Toa? Holly? No, not at all. But it's seeming like George and Professor Schmidt might be. I have no involvement either, though I do hear that Chief Plato is keeping busy. Well, we'll probably get sounded out eventually. Let's just leave it to our itty-bitty mechanic for now. Alright. So, nothing here. The artisanal district in Basel, huh? Alright. So, save. I should have checked on the customization. I can still do that, though. So let's go back to the garden and deal with the customization of the weapons. Before we get on any further, access the garden just because I can get things done here.
Welcome.
Okay, equipment. Customize. Okay, so there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright.
Thank you very much.
Just leave. Alright. Now we can get on proceedings here. So, artisanal district.
Let's head off.
Okay. So the board looks like the only place. Other than that, it's just usual.
Let's see.
See, there's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. It's kind of funny that they split these off into areas, and yet you can see where we were just a bit ago. See. There's been some rather unsavory office gossip among Vern employees and associates about our returning CEO, Bill Tossin. If it spreads any further, his name gets damaged through dragged through the mud, he may be pushed out yet again. Would you be able to look into the rumors? I can provide more details if you come by the tunnel entrance west of the artisanal district. Secretary Cohen. Oh no, CO, huh? Okay. So that's where you are at.
This tram is bound for
Forming search.
I see. You're using some
Okay, this way. There you are. You Cohen, the Vern CEO's secretary? We saw your post on the bulletin board. Indeed I am. You must be the group from Thor's military academy then. I've heard talk that you've been carrying out 4 SPGs in that sprig instead. Yeah, assuming you have no issue with that, may we hear the details of your request? It was in regard to negative rumors going around by Mr. Tossin, as I recall. Correct, I actually think an outside party without any preconceptions will provide a more impartial perspective. See, I'm rather hesitant to divulge any details at HQ, hence why we're having this conversation out here. Guess it'd be problematic if someone from the Vern Company overheard, huh? Yes, it's for that reason that I want to investigate as confidentially as possible. Okay. So we will accept, huh? We accept. As it happens, we've chatted briefly with Mr. Tossin earlier. Even knowing his indiscretion last year, he seemed nothing if not sincere about making up for it. If a man like that is having his reputation tarnished, we can't just leave it unaddressed. Much obliged. I'll feel more at ease with your assistance. It'd be kind of a letdown if the rumors turned out to be true, though. The guy's a one-man shooting range of easy targets anyway. Doesn't seem like all that big deal, really. What exactly is the nature of these rumors? The CEO has come under 3 separate allegations from what I've heard. 2 of them are even accompanied by photographs. And those photos are being spread too? How ruthless. But by the same token, it means there's actual physical evidence fueling the gossip. Yes, if possible, I'd like if you could verify said photos for yourselves to inform your verdict. Understood. We'll be sure to look into that as well. First things first, let's try and get in touch with those who've heard the rumors. Yeah, I'd like to hear people's take on them, not to mention what it is they're actually saying. If it's public perception we're looking for, then the wider net we cast, the wider the net we cast, the better. We should try asking a receptionist in that case. They'd come into contact with a good variety of personnel and information. It'd also be a good idea to find someone from a Vern subsidiary too, or a divisional employee with corporate and departmental connections. Thank you again for going to all this effort to get in touch if you learn anything. Hey Mira, how's it going? Right. I can't say for sure how much help it'll be, but we'll see how far our outside perspective can take us to start.
Commencing proxy Spriggan work.
Ah, you did, huh? Did you sleep well? Alright. So... a person up there.
See, you're using some seriously.
Is Daddy gonna...
What were you doing? Cookie run? I see. CEO. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. They've been circulating around the workshops and companies in our supplier network. Network. Something about him having seedy underworld connections or whatnot. We're referring to the same Bill Towson, correct? He doesn't really seem like the type somehow. Last I remember, he was so clueless about Armada that he missed them scurrying around right under his nose. Don't suppose there's any proof? Well, there's this quote-unquote photographic evidence going around. See for yourself. Feels a little less underworldly and more underwhelming. Well, I agree too, because we don't know who that man is with him. We see the CEO right there, his face and all. But the guy that he's talking to has shades on. Could be an underworld person, or he could be a government agent. Who knows? The man in the sunglasses certainly meets the stereotypes of a criminal sort. Apart from him, though, it doesn't seem all that condemning. Ah, I see. Did he have fun in Splatoon? Let's see. Not to mention their meeting in broad daylight. Yeah, I couldn't say what exactly, but there could easily be an innocent explanation behind this. Maybe, but you've still got people buying into it, including some of the artisans we work with. Personally, I reserve the right to stay silent. You have to wonder where the story even came from, though. I see. Well, I'm sure you'll get it figured out, unless you got it figured out in that time that you spent up. Let's see. That's a good point, knowing the source could change the context entirely. Setting that aside, who could have possibly taken this photograph? Provided this meeting was private, there are only so many who could have been present. True enough, which would mean someone involved snapped the picture with an ulterior motive. Though, of course, if they didn't meet in secret, then we can't be sure this wasn't a coincidental shot from an unrelated passerby. Either way, it feels malicious. Sure does. Someone went real out of their way to create this evidence. Gotta keep that in mind while we think this through. Okay. So, we've got nothing here, so let's try and at least... Nice. Ah, I see. That does sound kind of rough. Let's see here. So, anything in here?
All right, let's go.
This does look like a pretty atmosphere here. Ah. That is kind of a rough point. Let's see, so this is the Basel Institute of Science, the Republic's premier bastion of education and research responsible for driving its technological growth. Feels pretty different from the real Institute of Technology. Yeah. No moon yet, at least in this game. Let's see. Right, even if our impression... right, even if on first impression they seem about the time. We didn't catch that too well. Yeah, it's gonna be a while, like I keep saying. I'm looking forward to getting into space, though, too. Let's see. Right? Even if on first impression they seem about the same. They're both scientific institutes, so they do both cover the sciences: physics, biology, chemistry, and information. Though unlike Reor, they focus on research as opposed to manufacturing. They say the Institute of Sciences long cooperated with Basil's Artisans Guild. They actually established the Vern Company together. That's why the factories and local companies often test their prototypes. I see, so it's their history that makes cooperation between industry and university possible. The things that set it apart from Reor would also be due to the history, right? Looks like they just finished a test. I guess wherever you go, students make the same faces when they have finished an exam. Reminds me of the kids at Thor's branch campus. I'm feeling a little nostalgic myself. I bet, come on, the test's done, we should be able to go in now. That's where we're headed, right? Yep. The continent's largest state-of-the-art observatory. My grandpa visited it long ago. Hehe. Sorry again for making you all come out here with me. You don't have to apologize. I'm actually looking forward to it. Though it might be a little too early to be stargazing. Then why don't we take a little tour of this fancy institution? Good point. Some of the people who were at the event earlier are here, as well as some folks from Vern. Maybe we should plan to say hello to them too. But of course, well, shall we begin our tour of the school then? Alright. So we have nothing here. What about Newtown, where we finished up everything? Okay, so we've got a couple points over here.
Back in sector sometime tonight.
Topic: rumors about Tossin. Oh yeah, word is that the rumor mill's going wild over at Varen HQ. The ones going around the subsidiary I work at are based on some audio of the CEO's remarks. Not that anyone knows when or where it was actually recorded. Is that right? Would you be okay sharing it with us? Sure, have a listen. This company belongs to me. Our subsidiaries are disposable. Ha ha ha, nice body on you. And there you have it. This recording's been a 3-for-1 fountain of gossip. Stuff like him misappropriating the company or belittling his subsidiaries or committing sexual harassment behind closed doors. I see, there's a lot of noise in it, though to the point where it's sort of tough to make out what he's saying. And even aside from that, something about it just felt off somehow. The audio was choppy at points in addition to the noise. There's a possibility it was edited to sound like this. Now that you mention it, the way the words flowed felt unnatural too. That said, it does sound like Mr. Tossin and gets me curious how the recording was made. Going by the tone of his voice, it doesn't sound like it's from a public meeting or anything. Odds are that someone who was there recorded him maliciously, but whom? File that next to the question of our mystery photographer. Thanks for your input. I think we have a better grasp on the situation now. Oh, no worries. I'm glad I could help. Alright. What I don't get is why they made this quest start in the artisanal district if we're gonna be ending up here. Rumors about Tossin. Yes, I did hear there were allegations against Mr. Tossin. You employees genuinely believe them, of course, but it still led to a loss of trust on some level. They're semi-convinced, in other words. If you don't mind my asking, were you yourself told any of these rumors directly? Yes, a colleague passed along this photo, though I can't say where it originated from. So damn, old man's got game when he puts his mind to it. Is that your only takeaway? This picture appears to show the CEO enjoying a night out with a young woman, leading some staff to believe he's been caught in a honey trap and is leaking company secrets. Naturally, I put no stock in this, but I am curious about the actual scene being depicted. There's definitely sort of cheerfulness to it that comes off a little surprising. Even so, they're only conversing. I have to question whether any conclusions can be drawn from that. You're right, normally it'd take a lot more than this to stir these sorts of rumors. I get the sense that whoever's spreading them has a personal bone to pick with Mr. Tossin. One way or another, it's too little to make a judgment call on. We can't say there's absolutely zero chance this thing is legit. Still, a photo this innocuous shouldn't be spreading rumors like wildfire. Yeah, it comes off a little forced to me. Might want to consider the possibility that someone's fanning the flames on purpose. Right, let's keep that in mind while mulling the other rumors over. Yeah, mulling the other rumors over. Thank you for your time. We know you must be busy right now. Oh, not at all. Any disparagement against our CEO is just as much a concern of mine. I'm happy to have been of service. Okay, that about covers all 3 allegations against Mr. Tossin. Yeah, except all the evidence was either half-assed or inconclusive. which makes it all the stranger that the rumors have spread this quickly. And even with only the flimsiest of proof, some people are still believing it. Going by how the photos look, I think we can assume they weren't faked or taken accidentally. The recording though did sound unnatural, but even then it was still his actual voice. Honestly speaking, if you consider everything we've learned as a whole, how to put this, it feels like Mr. Tossin is being framed here. Thinking about it from that angle explains a lot. Not hard to imagine, we were just talking about how much of a walking kick-me sign he is. Well, not to be a bummer, but it's still just one theory out of who knows how many. Indeed, what we need is some cooperation. Okay, in that case, we should go get some from the CEO himself. Staring us right into the eye of the storm, eh? There's no better place to verify the truth of all of this. Even if the rumors are legitimate, we'll probably need to sound out his situation anyhow. Good point, I'll give him a call so he knows we're coming. Okay, he said he can spare some time, so we're welcome to stop by. We can find him over at the Institute of Science. Off we go then. Alright. University entrance. So there'll be 2 of them. So a board. Oh man, and we have to go through a story, huh? So let's verify if this is what I think it is. Yep, that's the board, which means this. Let's gonna force some story stuff. We have obtained the necessary data, correct? Indeed, and based on that, I shall be making further adjustments to the airframe and external units, which means I'll need to return to Zeku Space Base as planned. Understood. Safe travels then. Oh, it's you. Well done. During today's exercise, we've managed to obtain some excellent data. I think we saw each other at the get-together briefly. If I could, I'd like to take this chance to say hello properly, Professor Cronkite, and thank you for your part in the exercise. I hear our mint might have been a little pest during the event. It's nothing to concern yourselves with. We both did what we had to increase the probability of success. I couldn't help but overhear, Professor, you're heading back to Zeku Space Base? Yes, I intend to travel with Major Amelia and the others by airship. I won't be able to enjoy the town's coffee for a while, but we all must make sacrifices. There is still so much that needs to be done. Adjustments to the machine, analysis of the satellite data. I'd heard he was taking on a majority of the technological and operational aspects of Project Startaker. Project Startaker. It's no surprise it's keeping him busy. Alright. And he doesn't seem the least bit fatigued. He really is a genius. We won't take any more of your time. We just wanted to say thank you. What about you? Heading back to the base with the professor? No, I intend to stay in Basel for a while. Everything at the space base is on track. They don't need me at the moment. But there are some things here in Basel that require my assistance. Something that requires his attention. In here now? Oh, require my attention. Something that requires his attention here? Or now? Let me see, sounds like you're a bit busy too. Then we should probably leave you to it then, shouldn't we? Thank you for your understanding. The fewer distractions, the better. Just can't help the snide remarks, can you? It won't be long until you're used to it. Now, I've already told you what I'm doing. If there's nothing else, then I suggest making the most of your time and touring the campus. That's just what we were planning. Thanks for your consideration. You take care as well, Professor. Of course, I had no intention of doing otherwise, but I'll accept your well wishes. Alright. So... can't get in that way. We have to go in through the front door then.
The Basel.
Okay, so they're both on the same level over here.
There's a lot I can learn here.
Yeah, there's no question this is the finest academy Calvert has to offer.
Can't help but imagine.
In this room, huh?
Be sure to eat a balanced diet, you then
Then shall we look around? We can wait to go see the stars until after it gets dark.
Alright, so we've got... oh, and they're the same thing, huh? My goodness, I had my own reservations about Mr. Towson's reinstatement. But as I understand it, everything seems to be going smoothly. You have my support. Thank you so much. I am ashamed to have caused you trouble last year, Your Highness. I'll never make the same mistake again. I will dedicate myself to this company. Well, you did do a lot of dubious things last year, but there's no denying your skill in bringing together various industries over the years. With courage, you're sure to lead Vern in the right direction. Indeed, I'll be counting on you now, Towson. There's more to discuss, but it appears we have some guests. It's all of you. Sorry, it looks like you're in the middle of something we didn't mean to interrupt. It's no problem at all. We've already finished the complicated business. If you'd like, why don't you join us? I see. Sounds like there's a lot of strong opinions about Mr. Towson's return as CEO back in Elsheim. It can't be helped. They've invested quite a lot after all. That said, it feels like more and more people are willing to give me a second chance. Considering your achievements and the sincerity you've displayed since your return, it's not hard to see why. I had a talk with him myself. It's convinced me that he is the right man for the job, I'm sure of it. And I intend to encourage my father to give his support as well. That's a lot more generous than I'd expect. Well, Professor Hamilton made the request. Seeing how much she's done for our nation, we can't just ignore what she says. Even the professor supported my return. I fear I'll never be able to return the favor. Not that she'd ever abandon you given her humanity and moral obligations. Haha, it sounds like everyone really loves and trusts the professor. She definitely has a different style from Professor Schmidt and the others, obvious as it is. She's certainly special among Epstein's disciples. She has a philosophy of getting close to people and supporting them all equally. That's the cornerstone of all her research. And no matter how much times change, her self-sacrificing nature never does. It isn't just the whole country he's indebted to her, but entire generations. I was lucky enough to work with her long ago on a variety of her projects, and each time I've seen the problems of the people, I've recognized that she was truly saving them. While I haven't gotten to join her on the eastern part of the continent, I'm sure they're even more grateful to her. Yep. Even in Elsheim, our appreciation for her is deep in our roots. For years, the professor has been the intermediary between Elsheim and the Republic when it comes to sharing technological advancements. Sure, we owe a lot to our mineral resources, but the development of our nation can be traced back to her influence. I think it's easier for us to feel close to her since she's half essential Eastern. I worked with the professor on behalf of the ICO. And it seems she's loved throughout the Central East, not just in Elsline. And don't forget her undiscriminating love for all. People everywhere feel a strong bond with the professor. Even at the Foundation, everyone talks about her character and achievements. She's really so much more than I had been led to believe back in the Empire. You know, all the big mistakes I made were while she was away. She really was a huge help as a consultant to the Vern Company. But I can't lean on her any longer. I have to guide the Vern Company forward with my own two hands. Hearing all of this is just another reminder of the professor's character. Yeah, I wish I could have talked with her more. If you're staying in the Republic, then you may get another chance. For now, would you like to take a look inside the Institute? Yes, we would. We should still be open for a while yet, so feel free to take a look around. If you run into any problems, just let me know. Thank you again for your help. Sorry we interrupted. We'll make sure to enjoy a tour of the campus. Alright. Now we need to do the quest here. I understand you have something new to discuss, members of Thor's Military Academy. Yes, thank you for your time. You see, we were hoping to get your assistance with a request we've undertaken. Is that right? I'll help to whatever extent I can. Then, what is it you wish to ask? Well, our client wants us to investigate some wild rumors going around. Hear anything about a scandal rocking the Vern Company right now, by chance? You mean to say there is one? If so, we'll have to deal with it post-haste. This is the first he's heard of it, evidently. Doesn't seem like he thinks it could apply to him in any way either. Well, wow, he really has no idea, does he? Better get down to brass tacks, then. I'll be blunt, Mr. Tossin. The rumors we're looking into are regarding you. They include some audio and photographic evidence that we'd like you to fact check, if that's alright. What, about me? I don't believe I've done anything wrong, though. Please tell me more. I will try with all sincerity to explain myself however I am able. First, there's this picture of you speaking with a young woman. Her, I believe she was a job-hunting student that I interviewed recently. A job-hunting student? Yes, she came a long way from the countryside for our appointment, after which she did some sightseeing in town. This photo must be of when I chanced upon her in town. She said hello and I offered her some encouragement. But who in the world would take a photo of that, and why? That's not as juicy as I was gearing up for. Feels way more on brand, though. This guy and the lady killer don't exactly go hand in hand. You guys... and what about this photo? It seems to be giving some of the impression that you have connections to the underworld. This person is the executive director of a trading company. We've known each other for a long time now. His eyes are rather sensitive, so he often wears sunglasses on days the sun is particularly bright. As it happens, everyone in the sales department at our headquarters knows him, so you're welcome to speak with them if you have any doubts. I see. Then what about this recording? This company belongs to me. Our subsidiaries are disposable. Haha, nice body on you. Well, what is this? It certainly sounds like me, but I don't recall saying anything of the sort. There are indications that the audio was deliberately spliced. Do you recall any remarks you made that could have been edited together in this way? This company belongs to me. That bit does bring something to mind. It was during a private conversation between Cohen and myself not too long ago. If memory serves, I said something along the lines of, "This company is my life, so to speak. All responsibility for it belongs to me." Our subsidiaries are to be handled with careful consideration. We must first dispose of their concerns in an orderly, dependable manner. So yet they are splicing it. Ha ha ha. Nice work, but you mustn't overstrain yourself. It'll all be for nothing if your body gives out on you. Assuming you recall correctly, then it's definitely plausible that these sound bites were clipped from that conversation. And if you two were talking one-on-one when it was recorded, it's all coming together. Should have figured as much. Yeah, this seems like a setup from start to finish. What do you want to do now, Rean? Well, we've come this far. I think it only makes sense to lay it all bare to the man himself and get his cooperation. This won't be easy to discuss, but from what the circumstances suggest. So you're investigating at Cohen's request then? At the risk of echoing him, I'm inclined to ask that you get to the bottom of these baseless hoaxes myself. Yes, of course, we may just be brigands by proxy, but we'll give it our all. Not that we don't already have a grasp of what's going on here. The key now is pinpointing who's behind it all. The perpetrator had to be capable of procuring those photos and that recording, as well as propagating word of them within the company. And what's more, potentially stand into gain from framing Mr. Tossin, right? Narrow down the suspects, and the one who spread this disinformation can only be Well, I don't know if he speaks to a president of a subsidiary all that often. And a magazine reporter would probably have publicized this stuff. So I want to say our mystery person is the person that got us into this. Because it's the only one that makes sense to me right now. None other than Cohen, your secretary and our client. He was in a position to prepare the photos and audio by himself. No, how can that possibly be? It's true he was present at every occasion, but this is only conjecture based on circumstantial evidence, of course, but the likelihood is high. Didn't he himself hire you to investigate these false accusations, though? Well, Tossin, it's not uncommon for criminals to hire a detective in detective fiction or crime fiction, so that's kind of why I suspected him. Actually, that's what stuck out to me from the get-go. He asked us to investigate the rumors themselves, but not their source. And he didn't say a word about putting a stop to them either. If anything, it sounded as if what he sought from us was verification. Following that train of thought, maybe his aim was to have us confirm the rumors as unbiased outsiders. That way, we'd help to solidify and spread them even further. Roundabout doesn't even begin to describe that. But had we taken the bait, it could have been the final nail in the coffin. Cohen was appointed by Director Duroc, a member of our board who took over as CEO during my dismissal. He's proven highly capable, but we haven't been acquainted for very long, so there's much I don't know on a personal level. Would you object to me calling for him right now? I must learn whether he truly is the culprit, and if so, what his motivations are. And those are things I ought to hear from the man's own mouth. Mr. Tossin, I understand. Go ahead and call Cohen over. We have to relay the results of our investigation to him anyway. Oh, got points, huh? You're ready to report on the request. I didn't realize the CEO himself would be present for it. Let me begin with a rundown on what we uncovered during the course of our investigation. Rean and the group informed Cohen in detail about the photos and recordings that sparked the rumors, making sure to express that they had clearly been disseminated with malicious intent. In short, you have concluded that Mr. Tossin is free from fault. Very well then, I'll continue digging into the rumors myself and see if I can't determine their origin. That's quite enough, Cohen. All I want to know is, was this your doing? So that's it, you've managed to figure me out. I expected a third party would be quickly deceived, but evidently that wasn't the case. Now that I'm caught, there's nothing to be done. I resign myself to whatever punishment you deem sufficient. Just as we thought. Hitting us really was a ploy to push your smear campaign. But why? What could drive an outstanding secretary like you to do such a thing? We're well past the point of words by now, but I'll tell you this much, I only acted with the good of the company in mind. The good of the company? That is the most I can say. Is that because you're trying to protect someone else who's also part of a part of this? Come to think of it, he was appointed by the previous CEO, right? If you put two and two together... Bullseye. Be straight with us here. Was he the guy who put you up to this? As I already stated, I acted with the good of the company in mind, full stop. He didn't outright deny it, which is a near surefire sign Durock's involved. I just couldn't accept the idea of entrusting the Vern Company to you again, Tossin. In focusing solely on profits and gains, you failed to prevent what happened to Professor Callahan, or manage the litigations between our affiliates. Your reinstatement as CEO not only defies all sense, it robs the company of the opportunity to change. Mr. Durock should be in your place instead, steering us toward reform. Alright. I acknowledge that I have yet to fully earn your trust, just as I acknowledge my past transgressions. However, that's all the more reason I must make amends with my own two hands. It is toward that aim that I resumed my position. I'm well aware of Durock's capabilities as well as the reliance so many employees place in him, but even still I refuse to capitulate. Not to a man who'd stooped to reclaiming power through vile mudslinging, Mr. Tossin. And just how genuine is that determination? I pledge to not only rise up on the backs of my past failings, but achieve results that more than outweigh them. In this way, I will strive to become a man worthy of confidence, yours and Durock's both. So you needn't place your faith in me on the spot. All I ask for now is that you give me the chance. At least until such time that I can repay this company in what way I am able. Mr. Tossin, you really have changed. Compared to you, Director Durock and I, go and wait in the other room for now. I will inform you when the consequences of your action are decided. Are decided. Allow me to express my gratitude once again. It's because of you that these malicious rumors have been stemmed. That being said, I'll have to fix whatever foibles of mine allowed this to occur without me noticing. What about the turncoat? You gotta give him the boot at the very least. That wouldn't be the end of it, though, if it turns out the previous CEO really is involved to any extent. Quite so. If you don't mind, may I ask your suggestion on how to approach this just for my consideration? I'd appreciate your objectivity as a third party, not to mention the ones who actually solved this problem. Arkwright Solutions often provides consultations of this nature after completing their jobs, as I understand it. You want our advice? Well, alright, it's not my area of expertise, but I'll try to come up with something. What kind of middle ground would Arkwright propose in this situation? What should we recommend? Take the secretary and ex-CEO to court, corner the ex-CEO at a board meeting, blackmail the secretary and ex-CEO. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. Blackmail would cause a scandal, and taking them to court would make this too public. So let's try cornering them. This should be just about good enough, I think. The proper course is to take this issue to court, but that would also mean exposing the company's weakness to the world at large. A happy medium could be to put it on the agenda at a board meeting and sort it out privately instead. That may be as far as saving face is concerned. However, doing so would sow discord within the board of directors itself. I still have our operational stability to consider and factional tensions to keep in check. But on the other hand, this could be your big break. Play that meeting right and you can gain some solid ground out of this ordeal. Yeah, even if the board ultimately decides to punish these wrongdoings publicly. If all goes well, you may be able to reassert your face at the helm of the company. When you put it that way, I can certainly see how it might lead to more corporate unity. But is that truly within my capabilities? No, hesitating at this junction would strip my reinstatement of all meaning. Very well, for the sake of pulling this company back together, I will have this matter addressed internally. Idiots above to think they'd resort to character assassination and try and force my resignation. If it weren't for all of you, I might not have even noticed. My deepest thanks for that. Think nothing of it. We were just carrying out our proxy work as best we could. I'm sure Arkwright and his team would have found a better way to resolve this. No need to be modest. You've presented a satisfactory compromise of which I have no complaint. As for your payment, expect a transfer from my end. Thanks, but if you really want to do us a favor, try being less of a sitting duck from now on. Yeah, maybe cover up a few of those easy targets painted all over you. You guys, shush. Honest to a fault as ever. That's quite alright. It's a fact that my vulnerabilities invite exploitation is evidenced by today. As such, I intend to consider this a lesson learned. A call for me to shape up and run this company with grit and resolve. Perhaps this debacle was simply a trial of sorts, a chance for me to make a fresh start. Well, it's been a privilege helping you weather it. I don't mean to sound too forward, but know that you have our support, Mr. Tossin, and you, my members of Thor's Military Academy, in all of your future endeavors. Thus did Tossin turn an unforeseen setback into an opportunity to recommit to his chosen course. He then returned to his work with a sense of pride and purpose both. Let's see. Oh no, CO. It's completed.
Positive.
Alright. Alright. Nice. Okay, so save this. Let's check on my controller here. Okay, we're still good. Okay. So since we're at the Institute already, we'll check on what the request is. Oh no, we're at Newtown, but oh, we are at the Institute. Well, let's check on what the Institute has in store for us since we had all our story beats there.
Care to stop by for a breather?
Let's see.
There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. A dangerous monster called the Behemodyne has appeared in the rare metal mine. We would like to request any guild members or fixers to eliminate the threat. Basel Institute of Science. Okay. It's an extermination, huh? A rare metal mine, huh? Seems like the kind of place where people can collect samples for research purposes. Yeah, I have the key to the entrance from the guild. I think it was on the north end of the artisanal district. Then I propose we depart at our earliest convenience. Alright. We're here. Go to the workshop. So that's probably close to our tunnel. Alright. There we go. And we'll save here again. But I am glad that they're making these side quests less annoying and not as reliant on the fishing. B used the key to unlock the door. Okay, there we're in. Thanks, Fee. Right, time to enjoy some monster hunting. Alright.
Let's begin. Charge attack at the ready.
Standard now. Right together now.
Okay.
Secret technique.
Six-fold gales. Crow.
I hear you.
No time for standing around.
Spot on.
Okay. Bloodline Flash has been upgraded to Annihilating, huh? So let's just travel along here.
Okay, let's go. There.
Charge attack at the ready.
Standard.
Units for shock deployment. Prepare.
Altina.
No time for standing around. Way to kill it, Rean. Watch yourselves. There's a lot of them.
Charge attack at the ready. Quite a reception we have.
They're down.
Okay.
Prepare.
My trip.
Secret technique.
Six-fold gales. Crow.
Sure thing. Gotcha! That's the power of 8 waves.
Job well done, Rean.
Something is near. Conduct a search.
There!
Treasure detected. Send this quick.
Charge of reception ready.
Okay.
Now is the time to boost.
Come on, let's go.
Prepare.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
Follow my lead, Fee.
Activate spell.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost
Go
gauge limit
time out.
broken.
Okay.
There. Yeah. Ah. Count on me.
Kicking ass and taking names. Cleanly finished, Crow.
Okay.
Lot of foes. They're sharp. Let's end this quick.
Charge attack. Stand ready. What a reception we have.
Ready to go.
Prepare.
Roll them down. Six-fold down! Altina,
Understood. Incoming.
follow my lead, Fee.
A boost would work here.
Okay. Don't really want to deal with these guys, so let's try and clear them out as quickly as we can.
Accelerate. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Guess we win.
Nice rhythm
I
back
spy
there,
me
Fee.
some treasure.
Okay. So we found our goal there, but not our objective for the quest. So
I'm down.
Prepare.
Altina,
Understood.
no time for standing around.
Spot on, Rean. Foes. They're sharp.
Charge attack. A prime chance for short reception we have.
Stagger.
okay.
Prepare.
Roll them down. Six-fold down! Fee, finish them, Crow! Follow up, Altina! Too late! Gotcha! Right on time!
Prepare.
Too easy.
That's the power of the...
Job well done, Rean. Look, a rest stop.
What is new?
Back here then.
Let's end this quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Down there!
Take it!
Stagger! There, the advantage is ours.
There we go. No wonder things didn't seem right.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Way to kill it, Rean.
A lot of froze. Stay sharp.
Down, here's our shot.
Quite a
Rush him
reception we
down.
have.
Staggered.
Now's the time to boost.
Come on, let's go.
Prepare.
Secret technique. 6-fold gales. Stagger. Rush them.
Copy.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Job well done, Rean.
Okay. So now we got most of this covered.
All set to go now.
Save, yes. Alright. Big empty room here. You've got.
Treasure. My pleasure.
No. Don't want to go for that one. Now things are looking quite ominous here.
Careful. That one looks stubborn. Let's end this quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Charge deployment recommended.
All together now.
Okay.
Now is the time to boost. Prepare.
Crow, no problem. Gotcha. Counting on you, Altita.
Yeah, yeah.
Here.
B.
Too late.
Close it out, Crow.
Okay.
Come on.
Alright.
The time to boost.
So Earth and Wind, huh?
Incoming.
You get yours.
Turn him up, Fee.
Let's go.
Too late.
Keep at it, Rean.
Now is the time to
Okay.
boost.
One more.
Counting on you, Altina.
There.
Here.
You get yours. There!
Incoming.
Get in there, Rean!
One more. Ready to go.
Too late!
Yeah.
Relay chosen for a boost.
Okay.
Heads up! How's this grab you? Follow up, Altina!
Yeah. Too easy. Rean. Too easy.
That's the power of 8 leaves.
Spot on, Rean.
Okay.
Sure, I'm down.
Charge attack at the ready.
Bounce back.
Oh my gosh.
Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution. Now is the time to boost.
Too late. Follow my lead, Fee.
A boosted worker. Activating skill.
Ready to go.
Seriously.
Follow up, Altina!
Finally.
Lend me your ears. La 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 la.
Thanks!
Getaway ring secure.
Now prepare.
Too late! You get yours! Stop them! Turn them up, Fee!
Activating skill.
Ready?
I hear you.
Mission accomplished. Bonus work, Rean.
Have to bounce back.
Ah, darn it. Okay, 1.
Take flight! Armed Raven! Get in there, Rean!
Now is the time to boost.
They're down!
One more. Count on me.
Activating skill.
See? Out. Understood. Come on. Guess we win. Threat level high. Be on guard.
Watch yourselves. There's a lot of us.
Boost gauge is on the section we have.
Staggered.
Okay.
Now is the time to boost. Prepare.
My trip. Secret technique. 6-fold gales. Take my lead. I hear you.
Follow my lead, Fee.
Activating skill.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge limit
What's that,
broken.
bro?
Gunning it to the max. Let it rip. Sweet dreams. Get in there, Rean.
Boost gauge limit.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, sword, green! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
There's more where that came from.
Okay, so that one's towards the quest area. Oh, this one just goes on for a while, so that's probably the way that I need. This one's even longer.
Charge attack at the ready.
Won't hold back.
Ready to go.
They're down. Too late.
There.
Finish them, Crow.
Make some noise!
Tag team.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha.
We're low on time. Let's move.
Good, Crow.
There. There.
Have to bounce back.
Count on me.
Okay, impede.
Time for cleanup. It's done. Count on me.
Prepare!
Go ahead.
Take my lead.
I hear you. That's the power of the bounce back.
You punk.
Slow, Clay.
Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution.
Okay.
You're mine.
Counting on you, Altina.
Recovering. Thanks.
Let's do it. Here. Turn him up, Fee. Here.
Escape route secured.
Guess we win.
Perfect job, Fee.
Something is near. Conduct a search.
Oh, flop. Let's trash him out quick.
Your boost gauge is complete. Quite a reception we have.
Let's charge in all at once.
Prepare!
There. Crimson Leaf Blade. Fee.
Copy.
Follow my lead, Fee.
Activate skill.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge
Close
limit
it out,
broken.
bro.
Let's see.
Full force.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Let's charge in all at once.
Shred him up, Deadly. Crush. Follow up, Altina.
Yeah.
Too late.
No big deal.
There. Getting it down to the
Alright, and we're closing in on time, so I think I'll call it once I get this bounty. Although I do want to take my time with this too.
Let's end this quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Here's our shot. Get him down.
Prepare!
Fee.
Yeah.
No time for skip.
Okay, so
Kill it, Rean.
That way is probably our way. It might loop considering what we've got. If that's the case,
Something is near. Conduct a search.
Start searching. Let's search around.
okay. Alright. So yeah, that path was our way in.
A mighty foe. Remain on guard.
Finish quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Down now! Strike all at once! All together now!
Now's the time to boost.
You got this.
Prepare.
My trip! There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Crow!
I hear you.
Gotcha! Follow my lead, Fee!
A boost would work here.
Push it to the limit! Go at it full force.
Let's activate spells. One more. Go time, Allie.
Okay.
Go at it full
There, there. You're mine. Grow.
Really jonesing for a boost.
Here for you! Take flight! Arc Raven! Get in there, Rean!
Prepare.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede Montachi's course.
Purge! Rush! Rage! Sword! Flame! Ashen Slash! Luminous Flux!
Boost
Down
range
to the
expanded.
pro!
Make some noise! Cutting it to the max! Let it rip! Sweet dreams.
We're low on time. Let's move.
Pretty good, Crow.
Your boost gauge is replete.
Okay.
A place to refresh ourselves.
Cover.
It's nice to take a load off.
Alright. Nothing around here, huh? So we got a Saint Arrow. Okay, let's at least check this stuff. So we're good on you. We need to hit 2 and evade 2. Crow, huh?
Leave the adjustments to... Let's tune her up!
Okay.
To maintenance mode.
Good on
Maintenance
her.
mode engaged.
Okay, so we need defense 2, hit 2, action 2, huh? Defense 2. Action 2. And hit 2.
Leave the adjustments to me. Let's tune her up!
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode engaged. Shard skills updated. That one's a single element slot.
Okay. Oh wait, I need evade, so
Leave the adjustment...
Maintenance mode engaged. That one's a single element slot. Looks like a new shard skill.
okay. Let's see. This one's gonna be the hardest, so we'll do that one. Not quite there, but we can do hers. And that one. Equipment. Okay. Okay. Now then. This can get me quite a few of them, so. Out there. It's about there. Out there. Okay.
fully recovered.
Stay there. And now we take on this guy. If there's some foul, always prowling, exterminate him.
Careful, that one looks stubborn. Count on me.
Okay.
Work here. Activating skill.
Too late.
For goodness. Keep at it, Rean.
Okay.
Now's the time to boost.
One more. Ready to go.
Okay.
I'll cover you. Deploying impenetrable field. Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Let's charge in all at once. Safeguard, Aurora Shield!
Thanks.
Don't forget.
Make some noise!
My move now.
Activating skill.
Too late.
Keep at it, Rean!
Okay.
Come on, let's go!
Spirit unification. I'm up. Too late. Finish them, Crow. Here.
Count on me! Incoming! There!
Follow my lead, Fee.
Ha!
Gotcha.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Push it to the limit.
Use an art they're weak against.
Yes. Come on. For goodness. Grow.
Make some noise!
Let's do it.
Make some noise!
Gunning it to the max. Let it rip.
Sweet dreams. Blew the roof off the boost gauge limit!
Don't get too comfortable.
Okay.
Too late.
My move now.
Okay.
Let's charge in all at once. Safeguard. Aurora Shield.
Thanks.
Don't forget.
Activating skill.
They're down.
Too late.
Go time, Allie.
Use an art they're weak against.
There. Too easy. Count on me.
Okay.
Prepare.
Too late.
There.
You get yours.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
Go at it full force.
Okay.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
Go right ahead.
Heads up. How's this grab you?
My move now. Go time, Allie. Deploying impenetrable field. Multiplex shard barrier. Engage. Vivid calendula.
Rean removed.
Prepare!
Come on.
Leave it all on the table!
Okay, water's a weakness, huh?
Shred their weak spots with an art!
Cypher activate. Don't get too comfortable. Cypher activate.
My mind is clear.
I'm up.
Earth, huh?
Push it to the limit.
Come on.
Follow my lead, Fee.
Activate skill.
Caught out. There.
Supporting.
Leave it all on the table. Cypher activate.
Prepare!
Come on. I won't hold back.
Okay.
Let us
Activate skill.
Caught out. Gah!
Count on me. Go ahead. Help me, Consoles. Remedy song.
Thanks. You get yours.
Okay.
Initiating drive, baby!
Come on.
Gah!
Here goes.
Okay.
Safeguard. Lower shield.
Thanks.
Whatever you get.
Activate skill.
Here. That's enough.
Let's charge in all at once.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Let's do this.
Need help? Here goes.
Activate skill.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge
Close it
limit
out,
broken.
bro.
Okay.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
Come on, let's go.
See, can't do anything yet, so stick with this.
Initiating drive, baby!
Use an art they're weak against.
Push it to the limit.
There. Too easy. For good measure. Rean.
Prepare!
Too easy.
There. You get yours.
Okay. We'll keep you on this one.
Initiating drive, baby!
Activate skill.
Here.
Keep at it, Rean.
Now is the time to boost.
Spirit unification! Amok.
Come on. My turn.
Okay.
Push it to the limit.
Lend me your ears. La 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 la.
Gah! Stun them!
Ready to go.
Activate spell.
I'll cover you. Rean,
Got it!
keep at it, Rean.
Prepare.
Yeah.
Jackpot incoming. Cypher activate.
Prepare.
Itachi is ash itself. Manifold fates woven into an intangible form. Purge, rush! Rage! Sword! Gleam! Ashen slash! Luminous flux! Follow my lead, Fee.
Activate spell.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Got him.
Enhancement complete.
Alright. Dominant ability.
Our reward's been deposited.
Alright. I don't know how far I have left of this chapter, but like I said, I'm just gonna save here.
Always nice to take a load.
But what we are gonna do is get me to the next area that I need to be in before I call it. Alright. And we'll do this.
We earned it.
Alright.
Well done.
Let's see. Goldia Gem, huh? Nice. Alright. So we're gonna save here and call it like I said. I thank you all for coming. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. And if you'd like a chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to hopefully be notified of when I'll be live again. As for when I'll be live again, I am thinking on streaming again tomorrow, but I'm not too sure of that right now. I usually keep people up to date on that on the posts tab of my YouTube channel, so be sure to check there. And if y'all are watching this on Twitch, you know what to do. Speaking of Twitch, let's try and find somebody to raid. Okay. Okay, let's see. That one might not be a bit of the relaxed kind. Although I will do that one if need be. I think that I will be raiding a Meowting Z since I haven't been with him for a bit. So let's go ahead and give him a raid. He's pretty chill, nice and cool, nice humor. Guess they're not on. Okay. And we will be rating Lamaria Kitty, who's playing Metaphor Refantasio. She was a nice and chill person when I last visited her, so she'll probably be about the same. Give her my regards and tell her I'll be there when I can. And with that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye.